What's going on, people? What is hot and what is not on Man United? Alright everyone, what's going on? What's happening with United at the moment? First of all, welcome to another van cam, let's call it. Van cam on the road with Adam Matic. What's happening with the Reds today? What's hot topics? Well, looking at it, obviously summertime, everyone's open transfers, more. Everyone wants more all the time. The business we have done so far, obviously top notch, definitely top notch, 2 great signings, but everyone's just talking about that one more. I did a video, the last video in the van, basically, was it Monday? Yeah, it was Monday, wasn't it? Monday. And was talking about why Man United aren't favourites for challenging for the league, let alone winning it, actually challenging for the league. And we're down as 4th favourites. So I went in, I thought, let's see what the comments are saying. Let's see what everyone's actually saying. Why? Because they asked the question, I wanted to know why everyone was saying that United are nowhere near ready for challenging for this title, because the money we spent is ridiculous. The squad that we've got now is probably one of the best. So why? So apart from the ones who have said, obviously, are they going to Solskjaer? I expected that comment, and that was there quite a lot. It was expected, what can I say? I know how the fan base is working at the moment. There is your obvious Ollie inners, there's a lot of Ollie outers as well. It's very mixed, and I don't think until this season really kicks off we're going to know which way that's going to sway more, because it's a pivotal season. But yeah, that Ollie one came in a lot, and why United are never going to be favourites for the title. And then the next one was the obvious next one, I thought, which was the midfield. The midfield at United. So that brought me into today's thinking, actually, because funnily enough, a bit of action from one of our so-called rivals in Chelsea, who got more of a chance apparently in the bookies and with all the punditry around the sports world of challenging City this season than what United are looking to sign one of our old flames, man. This guy did my head in when he was at United, to be honest. Past his first season, Romelu, oh my god, get it out! Romelu Lukaku. God, I can still remember the announcer announcing that guy's name like he was some form of god when United's team was being announced on speakers at Old Trafford on match days. I'm just like, why are we bigging him up? Because he was, let's be honest, he was pretty crap for United. And people will back him up and say this and that, look at his talent. But let's be honest, his touch was horrendous. And yes, he has gone away and he has done miles better, and is now touted as one of the best strikers in all Europe and all the world, no doubt. His international record speaks for itself. That was the same when he was at United, to be honest. But I think right now, with him looking like going to Chelsea, or Chelsea really determined to get him, I'd be surprised, actually. But what does that mean for Man United, and what am I going on about United's midfield and then talking about Lukaku going to Chelsea? Well, that for me opens a bit of a door, because we all know it's well documented that Manchester United are owed money from Inter Milan for Romelu Lukaku. We'll also get a sell-on fee of 5 million, it's been reported, if Lukaku is sold on from Inter Milan. So if you add it all up, what being brandished around, we're looking around about the 50 to 55 million that United are going to be recouping if Inter Milan sell, because obviously if they do sell, they will have to pay Manchester United as well and what they owe them, and obviously then the sell-on fee added to that, 50-55 million. Now that gives United plenty of funds to reinvest into a midfielder, and the midfielders being touted, the main ones obviously, Camavinga, I think he's off. I think he's got his eyes set on Spain if he can, and the difficulties that brings, that deal isn't dead in the water for me just yet because of Spain and the difficulties that the big clubs are having over there. But the Niguez, then you've got the Niguez, these characters, this definitely brings in an option for us. Lukaku being sold gives United funds and no excuse not to use them funds back into the squad. And while we've got the Glazers by the short and curlies, and there's still rumblings, there's still rumours around this Super League, they would probably do anything that they possibly can just to quell that and keep everything sort of calm, because they can't have any disruptions on match days anymore. And with thousands and thousands of fans, full stadiums being back, then there's going to be a bigger opportunity for the so-called protest disruption. You won't be able to police that on a match day, it's impossible. So I think the Glazers are going to avoid this scenario as much as possible. And while they've not had to fork anything extra out, and it's funds that can actually be used from the sale of a player and made within the transfer budgeting within the club and within the parameters of that, then I think that this is a possibility and something that I think now, well, if Ollie's got anything about him, he's more than earned the right to actually say to him, look, there's a chance here. There's talk that United see selling Niguez as a real opportunity in the current climate to go for a top quality player. He wants his move. Let's be honest, Niguez wants the move. United are definitely on. They've got him on their radar. He fits the bill. He more than fits the bill at Manchester United. Is this opportunity too good to turn down? I think with everything that's going on right now, I think Ollie's just got to go, you know what? I'm just going to go for this and say, right now, is there a better chance to get one of these midfielders? He wants to move. Atletico Madrid want him off the wage bill. He's not been happy there for 18 months now. He's not been at his best while still performing really well. I think United could really take advantage of the situation here. I know I do like Niguez. I think Niguez is ideal for United as well, and at 35 million, again, I think that's another bargain. But right now, well, we've got the chance and the money is there, and obviously the Glazers aren't really going to take a chance on saying no to anything football related after what's happened over the last few months. I think the opportunity is to go now. And some people will say, can you expect 3 quality signings in one window? Well, let's break it down. We got Sancho cheaper than what we were supposed to be paying for him, i.e. what Dortmund wanted last summer. We got that knocked down by 20 million. We then got Varane at a snip at that price at 42 million, or around about 40 million. Niguez at 40 million. And that then would say, look, what's that? That we've spent so far 150 million on 3 of the best in their position players out there available who have played at the highest level. You've got league winner in Niguez coming in, Champions League World Cup winner in Varane coming in. You've also then got Sancho, cup winner in Germany and competing at the highest level for season on season at Dortmund. Obviously going all the way with England in the Euros as well, and that experience that brings. I mean, there for me at 150 million for 3 of the best in their areas, in their positions, I don't think United right now can afford to let this go into next summer. I think with everything that's going on in Spain and the juggling around there and what's being needed to be done by all the clubs, all the top clubs especially, then I think you have to move now. I think you have to take advantage of the situation, and I think that's where the noises of Manchester United seeing the Niguez as an opportunity, and a good opportunity in the market right now, is that I think you cannot ignore the fact that he wants out of a club. Madrid want him gone. He's not happy there. He's quality. He's at the right price. And you've still got sell on. It's an investment, if anything, as well. It benefits the Glazers. It benefits Ollie. It gives him everything that he's asked for. And then it also benefits all the Ollie outers who actually say he should be gone, because it gives Ollie no excuse whatsoever to not perform this season and get more out of this season. The expectation levels will go up, so no one can really be unhappy with it. No one can be unhappy with Ole getting backed in this way. I just think it's a no-brainer for everyone involved. The Glazers, Solskjaer, Niguez himself, even the Ole haters. You know what I mean? It gives him no excuse for you guys. You know what I mean? You can moan all you want even more. And I'm not saying that I think Ole's the best manager in the world. I do not. But I don't go over the top with it. I actually want him to win. I don't want him to lose. I want United to win. I want my team to win. And that's the sensible way of looking at it. But even then, I can't go into the season now, and I said this in the last video, the amount of money we've spent, it's bought a whole new team. This would be, okay Ole, you have been 100% ultimately fully backed. You've had the attacking midfielders, you've had the defensive midfielders, you've had the wingers, you've had the centre forward, you've had every position at the back, you've had 2 goalkeepers. What more do you want? Go and get results. Simple as that. Niguez is there. He's crying out for Manchester United. We've already got Spanish contingent at the club already. The integration will be a lot easier for him. He just ticks so many boxes for United. He's good in the tackle. He carries the ball. He carries the ball under pressure. He receives the ball in tight areas, and he's used to that style of football. He's like a Juan Mata with pace and another 2 foot on top of him. That's what he is. He can play the holding role but still carry the ball forward. Is that not what Manchester United need? Then if Paul Pogba does want out, are you that stressed? We've already got someone in there who can play 2 positions easily in that midfield. He can be that holding player that we all want Paul Pogba to play in and distribute and take the ball and use it and be creative. He can do it. He can do it just as well as Paul Pogba in that side of it. There's things that he can't do that Paul Pogba does. Let's not kid ourselves. Paul Pogba is a brilliant midfielder and we need him to stay at Manchester United. But why not just go in, give no fan the excuse to moan about what's happened this summer, get Niguez, and everyone's happy. Everyone is happy. And then I bet everyone who commented on that video from Monday saying this is why we aren't title challengers would come back and say, I've sort of just switched a little bit. I think there is an opportunity here now because the players that are in now, in the positions that we brought them in, is a no-brainer. And obviously you're still going to get the people who don't rate Ole saying he'll still mess it up with all of this. But even you, do you not see where I'm coming from with this? Do you not see what I'm trying to get at? It benefits you as well. Stupid that I'm even talking about this, but you've got to look at it on that side of it and go, well, he's been given everything he's asked for. He's been backed to the hilt, every position. So now there's no excuse. So it gives you no excuse to moan if he does fail this season, because I'm there. I'm expecting this season. I'm not going to say, Ollie, pack your bags. I'm just going to say at the end of it, if he hasn't produced, that question needs to be put to the board. Is Ollie going to be able? Because let's be honest, this team now, if you brought in Niguez, this team, is he going to get backed again next summer? Having had this much spent this summer and what he's had so far? Let's not forget, he's only into his 3rd year, and that will be just under, what is it now? So if we bought Niguez at that price, just under 450 million, brand new team in every single position. Are they going to give him any more money next summer if he doesn't do anything this? So really, it benefits everyone, and the opportunity, I think, it can't be passed up. It's as simple as that. It cannot be passed up. Niguez, right now, knowing that he's not playing to his best but still performing really well, that is a really good sign for me. It is a good sign. Good age, strong, good on the ball, good in the air. I think he's about 6 foot as well, if I can remember right. Like I said, he's like a Juan Mata with pace and another 2 foot on top in height. What more do you want? All the Juan Mata lovers must be absolutely buzzing for this one, because we're just getting a bigger replacement and he plays in a different position. Yes, I know, but just take it for what it is and how I'm saying it. You know what I mean? It's another classy player who can play ball
and that's one thing United don't have in their midfield, at the back, in the defensive midfield role. But this guy does more. He does more as well. So for me, you've got a Maguire and a Varane and a Niguez in front of him. Oh, I mean, come on. You cannot be anything but excited for that going down. If Romelu Lukaku goes to Chelsea, United, take that money, go get Niguez, put it to bed. Let's start this season and let's start challenging. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm seeing it. Get your comments in below. Let me know what you think about that one, people. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're watching for the first time. Share the video on your socials. Get more people involved. I want to get as many comments as possible. And obviously, give the video a like. It's free. Nothing else on this video is costing you anything. You're watching for free. Like for free. Subscribe. Don't cost you anything. Get your comments in below. And I will bring up what the major discussion is from them comments in the next video as well. But for now, guys, I'm almost there. The journey's nearly over, but the season's just about to start. Get Niguez, get it done, Ollie, get it done, United. It's simples. Then there's no excuse. I'll catch you later, people. Bye bye.